Rice Shower is a crybaby loser in the anime mobile game Uma Musume Pretty Derby. Uma Musume Pretty Derby is a free-to-play anime mobile game developed by Side Games headquartered in Tokyo, Japan. The game has become the talk of the town due to its hilarious memeability, being played by VTubers, sexy men, and Northern Lion. Basically, the lore of the game is that everyone dies and the world is then taken over by these terrifying shadow people. But the thing is, with like no humans, there was less entertainment, so there's just a bunch of shots of these shadow people looking all bored, like, I didn't think about this, what are we gonna do? Then a bunch of other stuff happens. I don't know, I skipped most of the story, but for some reason a bunch of horses are knocking about still, so they decided they can turn these into anime idols they called umahos. Umahos are the entertainment slaves. Their only purpose is to race and perform idol shows. Any attempt at an umaho expresses at having individuality, such as having a name, is struck down instantly, and instead umahos are granted stripper names like Dalway Scarlet, Fine Motion, or Obey Your Master, which as a male feminist I don't approve of. Anyways, our place in the game comes as a trainer, and we train these umahos to run in the races and perform in the idol shows to entertain our shadow masters, who you will notice constantly monitoring us in the game's backgrounds. Anyways, that's the game. Let's get to the main topic for this video. The first major piece of misinformation I'm seeing that is just really hindering trainers at winning at this video game. It's this phrase: there are no bad umahos, only bad trainers. So many people repeat this truism thinking they are smart because that is what dumb people do. What dumb people do is they just regurgitate statements that sound smart to them. Even VTubers are now saying this misinformation, and that's where I draw the line. The reality is, if you want to win at this video game at the highest level, you need to not waste your time on weak umahos and instead raise the powerful ones. The weakest, most good-for-nothing loser umaho in this game, that would be Rice Shower. Rice Shower is practically incapable of winning at this video game and instead will just spend the entire campaign crying like a loser. Rice Loser cries when you train her, she cries when you can't find her a stupid picture book, she cries when she forgets her sketchbook. Oh, notice how her hobbies are drawing and looking at picture books, by the way. These are not respectable ways to spend your time. Rather, these are baby hobbies that Rice Shower has. Because Rice Shower is fundamentally a baby that needs to grow up, and that is why nobody likes her. Now, Rice Shower will say nobody likes her because she brings bad luck, but the reality is nobody likes her because she's an unfun crybaby loser. She cries when someone tries to engage her in banter because she's too dumb to understand humor. She cries when she gets a bad prize in a raffle because she feels entitled towards everything in life. Rice Shower even cries when she remembers herself crying. Basically, nobody likes Rice Shower because she kills the vibes in a major way. A good way to exemplify how much of a vibe-killing terrorist Rice Shitter is just purposely losing the crane game. When you lose the crane game with any umaho, the vibes remain intact. In fact, they're immaculate. Haruara plays off the losing as fun and then hypes up the next activity. Simboli Rudolph is like, yeah, the crane game's pretty rigged, but nice try on it. And then the omnipotent Mayono Top Gun gives you an enthusiastic, oh, you almost had it, even when you clearly didn't. So she's basically lying to make you feel better. Then she thanks you for trying to get her something. And lastly, she makes sure you do not feel bad for your total failure. This is absolutely amazing social skills displayed by the omnipotent Mayono Top Gun here. But every umaho has a reasonable response, except for Rice Shower. Rice Loser instantly cries, plays the victim wanting you to feel sorry for her even though you are the one playing the crane game and she's just standing there, but she just completely ruins the vibes in a major way. I think I read somewhere that Rice Shower in real life died in a race after tripping. And if that's the case, hopefully that's some foreshadowing on what happens in the Uma Musume story later on. They shot her, fantastic. She actually increases her ability to cry in her campaign. That's like one thing I know as a avid Rice Shower hater, is at first she does like a wah with no tears. And then later on she does like a wah, but with like a bit of a tear in her eye. But by the end of the campaign, she just like does a full out bawling, fake crying. So she just levels up her fake crying like the terrible person she is. Burning rice shower in the night. Burning rice shower gives me such a delight. I need to like call and flip this stream. I want him to call rice shower the N-word for me. That's why you have black friends, is so they can call things the N-word for you.
Wait, so is rice shower black? Is that why you're asking?
Now is the perfect time. She just fucked up her training at a 40%. Now's we must unleash humanity's most powerful word onto her.
I see her. You're such a...
I can't believe you said that.
Wait, I can't, like, wait, what? You told me to say it!
I was doing a bit.
Oh.
You're so useless. You do 10-hour Genshin streams. You insert yourself in every pointless e-celeb drama, and now you're calling anime hoes the N-word on my G-rated stream. Just get out. And just when I thought she couldn't get any lamer, she pulls that one out. Let's get a fucking bomber plane up in here. Ooh, that's gonna kill her good. A nice looking plane, a beautiful plane to kill a ugly hoe with. Alright, phase 1, successful. The thing with rice shower is you never know with the debut race, so you gotta watch it. Other Umahos, it's a given they win the debut, but rice shower, she can actually manage to fuck it up. Alright, ult. You need to ult. Ult, you dumb hoe. Ult. Holy fuck, you suck. Unreal, unbelievable, I hate you. I wanna like hurl out every sexist insult I know. Let's go to phase 2. So far I've spent like the entire video calling Rice Shower a crybaby in various ways, but what about her actual racing ability? Well, it's atrocious. I mean, first, just look at her speed stat. It's only 71. If we click on any other Umaho, we see that everyone is above 71. And the thing is, you guys, speed is the most important stat as it affects how fast you are, and if you're not fast, you just can't win a race, okay? So, Rice Cooker is already clearly naturally untalented, but maybe she's a hard worker, and no, again, she's not. She's easily the most infuriating Umaho to train in this video game. And, like, there's a lot of routes I can go about to prove this, but I'm gonna end this video by giving a play-by-play commentary of part of my last Rice Shower playthrough, where Rice Shower just really, let's just say in these next turns of gameplay, you're just gonna see a masterclass Rice Shower puts on at how to lose at this video game. So this begins 6 days before the debut. Rice Loser fails a 29% speed training and then proceeds to get inflicted by a mood down and practice 4. And it's like, okay, whatever, unlucky. We can just clear that at the infirmary. Didn't work. Let's try that again. Okay. Third try, we're able to clear the practice 4 condition. So far, what I've shown you is just the Rice Shower experience, and it's not that surprising. What is surprising is that Rice Shower somehow managed to win her debut race. And after this frame-worthy victory, I'm like, great job, Rice Cooker, for barely beating an NPC, you, stupid hoe. Have a rest now. So she rests, and then bam, next day, mood down and night out condition. This is classic Rice Shower, and I get her dumbass in the infirmary again, and then next up, you guys, we're gonna see Rice Shower do something remarkable. Like, what I'm about to show you is going to really demonstrate to you guys how Rice Shower is just really at a high caliber when it comes to losing at this video game. So I get my SSR support card event, okay, and this Green Hoe is one of my favorite cards in the game. Like, it's very highly respected, very powerful card, alright? But Rice Shower knows this card is powerful, and while she jumps up in the air like a dipshit, she actually lowers her mood again. And I'm gonna be honest, you guys, this is just some unbelievable dedication Rice Shower is showing here towards losing at this video game. She's really just pioneering new methods in a major way towards just being on the next level when it comes to losing at anime mobile games. And at this point, you just have to sit back and respect it as a sort of art form. And yeah, as you can see from the footage, I was just kind of taken aback by this. And honestly, Rice Shower might not just be the worst Uma hoe of all time, but the worst anime mobile gaming hoe of all time.